back of the net.
Went to the wrong screen there, sorry about that. So hello, we're live and welcome to United Stand. Let me get this all set up. Been waiting for this for a long time. It's the Fantasy Premier League. We have been waiting for it a long time, and it has been launched finally today. And we did one last year, and maybe it didn't go exactly to plan, but it will do this year. We've got lots of prizes. We're going to do a weekly video about it. I love Fantasy Premier League. I'm very good at it, although my last I sort of went and did a different league last year. I hold my hands up. But for those of you who have never played it before, I will go through it with you very quickly. However, the internet website is in the video description of this video, and the league code is in there. But I'm going to talk you how you do it. We'll highlight some of the Manchester United players that are key. But essentially, it starts off with week 1. When the season starts, it goes all the way through to the season. We'll be doing Manager of the Month prizes. We'll be doing spot prizes for the highest score in the week and all sorts of things. And obviously, the ultimate prize, well, it's going to be Manchester United kit and tickets to the game. So that will be next May. However, let's just talk you through it. I know there's a lot of you talking in the live comments there, which I will come to, and I know what you're on about, but we've got to get this video done because it's specific. So how will it work? If you've never played it before, like I said, the video description has got the link to it. So you go on, you register, you have your name of your team, and then you've got to pick a team. You've got an amount of money to spend, and as you can see there, I've got a pre-selected side there. I haven't picked that team, but you can see Daley Blind in there. You can see Wayne Rooney on the bench. You can see Henderson, Lallana, people like that. But you've got a certain amount of money to spend. Zlatan is, let me get this right, people might correct me if I'm wrong, but essentially one of the best players in the history of this game is Aguero because he gets a lot of goals. Zlatan is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Zlatan is 10 and a half million. Mkhitaryan is 9.5 million. He gets loads of assists. The way the point system works is that you, if you're like Michael Carrick like me, there's no point in having him because the way the point system works is this. If you're a goalkeeper, you get 4 points for a clean sheet. However, let me start from the very start. I'm doing this badly because I'm hot. You get 2 points. Every player will get 2 points if they play 90 minutes of a game. If you play less than 60 minutes of a game, like a substitute, or you get sub before the 60-minute mark, you get 1 point. So that's how everybody can get 1 or 2 points if they're picked. So you can start off with your 2. You also get bonus points. 3 bonus points are handed out to the 3 man of the match, and that's done by Fantasy Premier League at the end based on a lot of different things that I can't go into now. But if your player gets man of the match, they get another 3 points. If you're the second man of the match, 2. If you're the third, 1. If you're out there, you get 0 for that. But for the point scoring, we'll start with the goalkeepers then. Clean sheets, 4 points for the goalkeeper and 4 points for any defender. So any of your defenders or goalkeepers that you pick, if they get a clean sheet, they get 4 points. Midfielders and also defenders, if they score a goal, they get 5 points. If they get an assist, they get 3 points. So defenders, you know, if you're thinking about someone like Luke Shaw, might get a lot of clean sheets this year, might get forward, get a few assists. Patrice Evra used to be brilliant because he'd score and get clean sheets. David De Gea is a good goalkeeper for clean sheets. However, you can only have 3 players from one club, so you're going to have to go away from Manchester United once you've got to your 3. Midfielders, again, this is why Carrick's not that great, because again, you get your 3 points for your assist, you get 4 points for a goal. So people like Mkhitaryan are going to be invaluable. Anthony Martial, I think he's 9 million or 9.5. He's classed as a midfielder, so he'd be a one to keep an eye on because he'll score a lot of goals. And also forwards, 3 points for assist, 3 points for a goal because they get more. So that's how it works really. You can get appearances, like I said, 2 points if you do 90 minutes, and also man of the match. But essentially, yeah, you want to be focusing around United and players who score a lot of goals. But as I find last year, there's always a couple of players who come through on the outside that are cheap. You haven't got an unlimited amount. You'll see that when you're picking your team. You can't just pick Aguero, Zlatan, Mkhitaryan, Hazard, you know, all the top players. You've got to bargain basement it a bit, and you'll have to look at teams like. But Vardy was really cheap. Start. Oh God, I don't know what's going on there. We'll talk about that in a moment. So yes, please do get entering. The description video has the link, and there's a league code there. Get entering. We want you to enter. We want to have a load of fun. Everybody from the United Stand will be entering. I'm already in that league. Mark Goldbridge. I know Alex will be getting involved as well. So do get involved and get playing. I'm going to take some of your comments just to see if any of you need any clarification. No, I think you're all very happy and you're all going to enter. Somebody says let's get this 1,000 likes, says MUFC Productions. That'd be great. Hi Mark, hope you're well, says Lords. And yeah, I know this is a video about Fantasy Premier League United Stand. We did it last year. We had about 500 people in it. We're really eager to get it up and running this year. One, because I like it. One, because Alex loves it. And one, because we've got prizes to give away. And we are going to do a weekly video on it. Very hard to sort of sell it until it's started. But do get entering. Do share the video. Do like it. I know what you're all going on about in the live comments section. Should we do a minute about that realistically, or should we save it till later on at the half past 8 show? I think I'd rather save it till 8:30 and do it then. Suffice to say, I'm not ignoring what you're all saying. However, it's very difficult for me to really say anything about it. If you've seen what's gone on Twitter, I haven't been abusing anybody. I've been the abused. I don't care about that. I've got broad shoulders. It's a shame that it comes to that, but at the end of the day, I will stand up to bullies, always have done. And oh yes, and we have got the hotel football thing. They're offering up a prize as well for the winner of Fantasy Premier League. You get hospitality, hotel and meal. So that's a really good thing to do. We will be doing transfers later, Toby. This is literally a quick video about Fantasy Premier League. Very quickly onto the stuff. Yeah, all the abuse and everything on Twitter will become clear when we discuss it later. There is no fallout. I'm not naming names. I'm not naming channels. There is no fallout. There was a reaction to something that I thought was a bit out of order, and then all that followed on from that. If you think abusing somebody on Twitter is 1-0 or they've beat, I will never respond to people like that with abuse or anything like that. I don't actually have any problems with them people individually. There were problems about 18 months ago, a year ago. It's finished. I can only think that this is to do with the fact that the United Stand is... I'll say this, look, you know what, it's really difficult for me because I could be, I wear my heart on my sleeve, I could be really honest and tell you exactly what's gone on, and a load of you will dislike it and say, stop causing trouble, la la la. Or I can be really quiet and a lot of you will be dissatisfied because you won't know what it's all about. I think I've got to figure out a way of meeting you halfway later on. But I'm certainly not going to be slagging off any other channels or any other people. Obviously, I know that has happened. It's really sad. The only thing I can say is what some of you have been messaging me about today is that we are growing, you are growing this channel because we are an independent fan channel. We do interact with each other. We have that connectivity. It is real. And maybe there's some bitterness. I don't know about that. But as we've always said, we'll work with them. We will do debates with them. If they don't want to do that, that's fine. But you know what? Layout is messed up, says Jack FIFA. It is a little bit, yeah, but we'll just have to see. Ahmad Malek, you've been at it for so long, and this is one of the things about this channel. I'm sure you'll come back as somebody else, but we're not in this for corporate things or anything like that. We're here to just talk about Manchester United fans, and if you think it is about playing for views or anything like that, this channel has grown massively over the last year by not really getting involved in anything, just doing what we do, and I'm very, very, very keen to do that. And as Solmik says, the United Stand is a family. You can call that cliche or not, but it is. We all get on, we all fall out around football stuff, and that's what I want it to be about. All I've done is sent a message to somebody today to say, why are you doing that? And why are you making Manchester United fans choose? Why are you aggressively, what I perceive to be aggressively, trying to belittle something that we've started and now they want to copy? And we've had a discussion about it. It's difficult. I really don't know how to approach it because I don't want an issue. I don't want an issue at all. But I will speak to people and we will discuss it further at 8:30. But I want to do join the Fantasy Premier League. That's what it's all about. Mark Platinum says, explain the hotel football connection, please. Obviously, hotel football, big Manchester United hotel right next to Old Trafford. They want to get involved with the Fantasy Premier League. They want to offer us some prizes for you lot, and we will be doing this weekly. So join us at 8:30. We will be talking Pogba. I think that's the big news of the day. That's very sad that this infighting or whatever anyone wants to call it. But I certainly won't be abusing people on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see what's been said. I'm not abusing anybody. There's lies going on about there that we were invited onto that channel, which we weren't. But that's totally separate. It's getting dragged down, and I know a lot of you don't like it. I don't like it. But we'll speak at 8:30. But I want to talk about Pogba a lot then. But join the Fantasy Premier League. That's what it's all about. That's the code in it there. Get commenting if you've got any problems as to how to do it. And we'll see that. We'll see what happens. But hopefully all that other crap will get sorted out. I am an adult and I'm sure most of them are. And there's just no need for abuse. And there's no need for two very successful United channels, one which is all about the fans, this one, and one which has been around longer than us, to have these issues. It is childish, but I don't know whether there's any end game to it, and if there isn't one by 8:30, then I'm happy to discuss what it's all about. But I want to talk about football. That's what it's all about. Join the Fantasy Premier League, join us at 8:30, and we will be starting off with football. And I totally empathise with everybody who's pissed off by it, because I want to just talk about football as well, and that's the way it is. Thanks everybody for watching. Drop us a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and definitely join the Fantasy Premier League. If you've got a spare half an hour now, you're going to absolutely love clicking on that website link and getting involved, picking your team. I'm going for Zlatan Mkhitaryan, and I can't think of what third Manchester United player I'm going to have. Martial probably will score a lot of goals. But thanks everybody for watching. Speak to you later at 8:30, and just keep getting involved. Just keep being honest. That's the way it is, isn't it? I think that's all you can be. You can only be yourself. Sometimes it gets you in trouble.